One question I get asked all the time is which supplier is the best? And this is one of the most important decisions you'll make for your business, because a good supplier can be the difference between breaking even and making a ton of money with dropshipping. So in today's video, I'll be comparing two of the most popular suppliers out there, AutoDS and Fulfillment. We'll talk about the strengths and weaknesses of both and which option is the best for you and your business. So make sure to pay close attention to this video so you know which supplier to choose. My name's Alex if you're new, and without wasting any time, let's get right into it. So what exactly makes a good supplier? What are things you should look for and consider when choosing a supplier for your business? Number one, you want low pricing. You want the lowest prices possible. You want to make sure it's a win-win situation for both you and your supplier. Neither one of you are taking advantage of each other. Because with many of the suppliers out there, there's a ton of hidden fees, monthly memberships, and a lot of costs you don't consider. So you want to make sure they can get you the lowest prices possible while still making money for their own business. So you want to make sure your product cost is as low as possible, as well as your shipping cost. You want to make sure your supplier has no hidden fees like restocking fees or per order transaction fees or anything similar. But you also want to make sure every supplier you work with has fast shipping. In 2024, you're competing with e-commerce giants like Amazon that can get products to their customers in just 3 days or less. So if you're still selling products from China that take over 30 days to arrive, sorry to break it to you, but nobody's gonna buy from you. You wanna make sure every supplier you work with and every product you sell can get to your customer's house in just 3 to 7 days or less. Now, the suppliers that I personally work with can get 4-day shipping to every country from China. Customers can track their orders throughout this entire process and know exactly when it's going to arrive. So in 2024 and leading into 2025, if your product takes over a week to get to your customers, there's going to be a problem. You'll end up facing a ton of customer complaints and refund requests, and your customer service emails will be flooded. So make sure to only work with suppliers that can get you low cost and fast shipping. Moving on to our next point, we only want to work with suppliers that can get us high quality products. We want to make sure there's a good quality control team in place. A lot of times when you're working with AliExpress suppliers, you'll send out junk to your customers. Oftentimes it arrives broken or it never arrives at all. So you want to make sure every supplier you work with has good quality control and they're only sending out the highest quality products to your customers. They need to receive exactly what it is that they ordered. Otherwise, it's false advertising, and you and your business can become liable for this. You also want to make sure your supplier has good communication. They need to be transparent throughout this entire process. They need to be transparent about things like shipping speeds or costs or any other things to do with your business. They need to keep you updated with stock or any price increases. You need to know when your inventory starts getting low or if they'll be able to keep up with a certain amount of demand. For example, many suppliers can't keep up with Black Friday demand. And if that's one of your suppliers, you're gonna be refunding a ton of orders and losing a ton of money during this time. So you need to prepare ahead of time. So low pricing, fast shipping, high quality, and communication are 4 very important aspects of the supplier you choose. But one more thing that most people don't consider is the actual services that they offer. Does your supplier offer branding, custom packaging, product photography, or any other similar services? Because if you want to build a real brand feel, you need to be able to put your logo on your products or on your packages to make it look like it's coming from a real brand, not just a dropshipper shipping from China. So those 5 points right there, you should always consider when making this important decision for your business. Does your supplier not only meet, but exceed all of these expectations? And this is just the bare minimum. I have suppliers that I talk to on a daily basis. They keep me updated with everything to do with my business and the inventory, and they even send me gifts for every holiday. It's always important to establish a strong relationship with every supplier you work with. It always needs to be a win-win situation for both of your businesses. And you can end up working with them with every business you create. So these relationships that you build will end up being very important down the line. So let's start with AutoDS. This is definitely one of the most popular options out there right now. So let's go over it in detail and talk about some of the things you might have missed. We'll see if this is really a good option for your business. Okay, so this is AutoDS, and you can already see how they established themselves on their homepage right here. They say that they are an all-in-one dropshipping solution that helps you automate your dropshipping journey find top products, and explore private suppliers. You can already see right here that you can start a 14-day trial for $1. So let's talk about pricing first. You guys can see right here that AutoDS plans start for around $30 a month. You can compare all of these features and benefits for all of these different plans down here. You guys can see they even have some social proof. You can see some testimonials from other popular dropshippers. I would honestly take this with a grain of salt because they do pay a lot of these creators. And there's also a ton of add-ons that you can see down here. They have their $9.90 a month auto ordering system. You guys can get a VA or a virtual assistant for $15 a month, their product finding hub for an additional $15 a month, or a mentor for only $40 a month. All of these upsell options down here actually seem like a pretty good deal. But keep in mind, this is on top of that starting $30 a month plan, and you might need something more to run your business. So this can definitely add up pretty quickly. And cost is definitely an option you always want to consider with every supplier out there, because you want to keep cost in your business as low as possible. So going back to AutoDS's homepage, we can see some more information about AutoDS right here. You guys can see right here that they have their own internal product research system. So you can find other products that are currently working for dropshippers right now. But with 2 million dropshippers using this platform and all looking at the same products, these can definitely become saturated pretty quickly. Which is why I personally like using a product research tool like Zik Analytics to find all of my own products. You guys can see they display the top stores and the top winning products right here on their homepage. Both of these lists are updated every single day. They'll show you the amount of sales each store and each product is currently getting. So you'll know instantly if each one of these products is a winner or if you should move on to the next one. You don't even have to test any of this yourself. So personally, when it comes to product research, I will always prefer Zik over any other platform out there, and it's not even close. So I'll go ahead and leave a link for Zik down below in case you're interested. But let's get back to AutoDS. So you guys can see that you can import products directly from AliExpress to your Shopify store. It's all managed and fulfilled through AutoDS. But why would you pay $30 a month to do this when you can literally use any other app like DSers or anything similar and do this for free? Let's see what other features and benefits they include to actually make this worth it. They have their own internal suppliers, but like a lot of these fulfillment apps, the stock and the actual amount of products is pretty limited. And once again, you're selling the same group of products with 2 million other dropshippers. They do have print on demand options on here, but once again, it's pretty pricey. You guys can see like this sweatshirt right here, you're paying $20 for. This canvas print, you're paying $50 for. This definitely adds up and eats into your margins. And there is other better print on demand suppliers out there, but this is an option that they do offer. So they can do in-house product sourcing. You'll just send them your product or a picture of your product and they'll go ahead and source it for you. But once again, working with private suppliers directly can get you much lower product costs. So they have 24/7 live chat support, which is very important. Like we already talked about, each supplier needs to have constant communication and transparency throughout this entire process. They get back to you in an average response time of 1 hour, so that's pretty good. Scrolling down, you can see their list of suppliers down here. You can work with suppliers on Etsy, AliExpress, Amazon, Shopify, Home Depot, Banggood, eBay, Etsy, or any of these other options down here. They definitely have a great network of suppliers. You can see all of these different options and they even have more if you click right here. Scrolling down, you guys can see that they also include step-by-step playbooks and downloadables, as well as a free private course to help you get started. And they have all of their FAQs down here in case you're wondering something that I didn't go over. So can you cancel anytime? Yes, you can cancel anytime. Do they automate orders for you? Yes, it's 100% hands-free order fulfillment like most suppliers can do. Another great thing is that they will also deal with returns for you. So your customers can ship their orders that they want to return directly back to AutoDS and they'll deal with everything for you. All right, so now we have fulfillment. Fulfillment is a direct supplier. They're a 3PL or a third-party logistics service, meaning they'll source all of your products for you, store them in their own warehouses, quality check every item before it's sent out, and send your products directly to your customers as your orders come in. You don't have to touch anything or do anything. Now, like I already mentioned, instead of working with multiple networks of suppliers, fulfillment is the one supplier. So whatever products you need, they can get for you and store it all in the same direct network of warehouses. They have their own private line of logistics, often getting your products to your customers in 4 days or less, and both shipping and product costs are much lower than any other supplier I've ever worked with. Their service is entirely free, there's no monthly membership fees or per order fees, and their pricing is very upfront and transparent. To get started with fulfillment, you'll go on their website, you'll select get a free quote. On this page right here, you'll fill out a little more information about your brand and the products you sell, and they'll get back to you with an accurate quote right away. And like I already mentioned, fulfillment is by far the cheapest option out there. So besides just sourcing, storing, and shipping all of your products, what else can fulfillment do for you? So like I mentioned, every good supplier out there should offer some sort of branding. Fulfillment offers branding. You can create custom flyers, thank you cards, custom packaging, put your logo on your products, create custom stickers, anything that you want to build brand awareness. But they also offer additional services like product photography. You can get personalized product photos to use in your website, in your ads, on your social media. You guys can see some examples of their previous work right here. They can create all different types of photos. You have your hand shots, your action shots, your white backgrounds, your AI generated content, and so much more. And you guys can see some of Fulfillment's frequently asked questions down here. Everything you're wondering about Fulfillment can be answered on this page right here. Now they back up all of their services with their guarantee. If your customer gets a damaged product, they'll refund them. If they get the wrong product, they'll resend it. And if it gets lost in transit, they'll either refund your customer or resend it for free, whichever option they would like. Storing your products in their warehouse is entirely free. There's no additional upcharges or service fees or anything else. And they have constant communication and transparency throughout this entire process. When you work with fulfillment, you'll get your own dedicated account manager that keeps you up to date with your inventory, your products, and everything else to do with your business. You can talk to them as much as you need to through video chat like Skype, and they are nothing but great for your business. I also want to show you guys how quickly fulfillment can get your products to your customers. This is from one of the brands I'm currently running right now. I'm selling products to the US market, and you guys can see right here that fulfillment is getting my orders delivered in just 4 to 5 days from China to the United States. With dropshipping out of China, this is pretty much unheard of. You're literally getting your products to your customers' doors in under a week, shipped from China, and you're paying next to nothing to do this. So when it comes to AutoDS versus fulfillment, I personally think that fulfillment is the better option. Not only is fulfillment cheaper, you're paying much less per order, there's no monthly membership fees or fees to use their warehouses, but their shipping is also much faster. And you're working with one supplier instead of countless other suppliers for your business. Their communication is very strong, they're very transparent throughout this entire process. They'll keep you up to date with your inventory numbers and how quality control is going, and they'll let you know when they can handle an increased demand. You have a ton of branding and product photography services that most suppliers don't offer, and overall this will just help you build a really strong brand feel to help you grow your business down the line. You need a strong partner when it comes to your supplier, and I think fulfillment can handle that the best. They offer the cheapest service, the fastest shipping, the strongest communication, the highest quality, and so much more. AutoDS is definitely good in some circumstances. I'm not dissing them or telling you not to use them, but when comparing these two supplier options, I definitely think fulfillment is the better option to go with. This is who I've been personally using on all of my own dropshipping stores for the last few years, and they've allowed me to scale to new numbers I never thought were possible. So in case you're interested in trying out fulfillment, I'll leave a link for them down below. Just go on their homepage, select get a free quote, and see what they can do for you and your business. I promise you won't regret it. That's everything you need to know about those two suppliers. I'll be honest with you guys, I've been using fulfillment for years and they've been nothing but great for my business. I'll go ahead and leave a link for them down below in case you're interested. And if you found any value in this video, be sure to leave a like, share with others, and subscribe for more. I have a ton of helpful resources linked down below for you guys. Don't miss out on any of those. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.